Okay, I don't know how much you're going to be able to hear me because of the wind, but I'm going to dig holes today for the pergola. I'm going to try to stand in front of a tree. So I'm going to have it come out 4 feet from the edge of the greenhouse, and then it's going to be 7 feet square. I'm just trying to get the last corner square, and it's kind of boogering me up a little bit. So until I dig the holes, and then I'm just going to put some stakes in the holes, and then I'll dig the last one. But it's ending up over in that spot where I wanted the Banks rose to be, in that kind of that empty spot where the pallets were covering, and there's lots of worm activity. So let's see, which is right here. So yeah, I'm having a hard time squaring it up because I'm doing 7 feet from corner to corner, 7 feet, and then 7 feet. But then from this corner to this corner is 123 inches. And when I bring it 123 inches from that corner to this corner, it ends up taking it out of 7 foot. So I'm not sure. It can't be that difficult. So I will get 3 holes dug, and then I will figure it out. I might even dig the hole for the Banks rose so that I can have some time to think about this. Good morning, guys. It's another day. I will show you the progress that I did on the pergola area. I actually got a lot done. I had to finally give up on the the measurements and the math and all that, and just kind of call it good. But today my list is huge. It's a glorious Saturday when I'm filming it. But today I'm going to get the rest of the zinnias planted. They did dry out a little bit yesterday because I had them on the porch, and I thought I was going to plant them yesterday and I didn't. But so I'm going to get those planted. I have some hollyhocks that I was able to dig up over by the chicken coop that I was able to pull with full roots intact. That one's pretty big. So I want to dot that to where there's hollyhocks all along here. See, there's already that one, and I think that one's taller than me already. Yeah, that one's taller than me. It's probably a couple inches taller than me, but not much. And then we have this one. There's one right there. So everything that I put in here, oh, there's one right here too, so I don't need one right there. So I'll just put one right there on the end. And then I have all of those pink ones. I still have the rest of the yarrow. So the rest of the yarrow is going to go in here too. And then the green envy zinnias are going to go in here. And then I'll show you when I get out to the greenhouse. But I have my Amish paste tomatoes. I'm going to up pot really quick. And I need to get some of the yellow and orange zinnias put out in those flower beds so that they have them. And then I need to do a game plan for incorporating this, which is mostly shrubs, that blends into that, which is flowers and a few shrubs. So I need to get flowers down here, like bulbs. I mean, I have the roses, I have the flowering, the Indian hawthorn, the spirea, the sedum, but those are all shrubs, except for the rose, and then the lilac bush, which has one bloom. But yeah, I need to get, and the ajuga, but I need to get some bulb interest in here, and to be able to plant zinnias, like annuals, in between until those things grow up. So that's going to be on my mental radar this summer, and so late fall I can get another area planted for bulbs. Anyways, so I've been trying to braid the daffodil foliage. It's not braiding very well, but I am going to get everything in here. I'm going to see if I can pull up some echinacea and maybe move it, because there is a lot in here, and I do want some in other places. I just tried to pull one up that was over there, and I ended up breaking it off. So I have a couple right there I can maybe pull, and a weed that snuck in on me. So anyways, I'm going to get after it, guys, and then I will show you when I'm all done. Okay, I've got the one hollyhock planted there. There's a zinnia, yarrow, and then there's another zinnia, and then there was an echinacea right there. And where was another one? There was one, oh, right here. So, see, I was able to dig them up with roots. And that's what happens when you let stuff go to seed. You have free plants. So, I don't have to buy echinacea anymore unless it's a certain kind that I want that I don't have. But see, there's one right here. I just scooch away the rocks. And then I stick my spade in there kind of deep because I don't want to pull the roots out and break them off because it's in rocks. So, see if I can do this one-handed. See? And then I just shank them loose. And there we go. So I have 1, 2, 3. I just push that back. Covered up the rocks. Good as new. And I have one more for sure. I just have to look under here. Because the echinacea in here, it reseeds all through here. So this one's getting ready to flower pretty soon. So yeah, free plants. I love it. Okay, I'm going to put my back to the wind, so hopefully this isn't too windy, but I got the rest of the zinnia planted and the yarrow. I had to basically flop the daffodil foliage over. I tried braiding it and it wasn't staying, so I'm just flopping it the other way. That way everything gets some sunlight that I need it to have. There's the yarrow. Then on this side, ooh, there's some zinnia, and there's the rest of the yarrow and more zinnia, so that way they get light. Then I just kind of cleaned up and tidied up some weeds, and let's see, oh, I did plant a hollyhock right there because, see, it covers up the strap that holds down the shed. We have to do that because of our high winds. We just didn't want to take a chance that this thing was gonna flip over, tip over, just come up. So we just strapped it down and it works for us. So, and now it's kind of fading, but I do want the hollyhocks to grow up in front of it like that one. We originally had a lilac here that was supposed to kind of cover up this whole space, but the lilac didn't make it. So hopefully this Rose of Sharon does. And yep, I just got that planted. And oops, excuse the shadow. I went over to my drip supplies really quick. I'm going to try to not let this video be long. But I just got an extension with a more power emitter. I think that's ½ gallon per hour or 1 gallon per hour. Let's see, does it say it on there? It does not. Anyways, I think I have this whole cycle on a ½ hour. So, and this is a forsythia. So that little tiny 1/4 gallon per hour emitter isn't going to work. And it's away from the root ball now. So I just got this one and a landscape staple, and I'll just kind of circle it around and then plop it down. That way it gets proper water. I do need to water all this stuff in, even though I have the water turned off for a couple days. Yeah, this timer I have rain delay, so I rain delayed it for I think 3 days. So I'll just come out and give them a little sprinkle every morning until they get established. Then we're supposed to be in the 80s next week, so I'll turn everything back on. It'll come on automatically, but so yeah, I'm gonna get this taken care of, and then I'll take you out to the shed. Beg my pardon, out to the greenhouse. Okay, less than a minute later, it's all hooked up. I just cut off the other dripper, plugged that one in, wrapped it around, and landscape stapled it. Say that 3 times fast. But yeah, I think I'm gonna actually, yeah, this one's dead, so I'm gonna cut off that branch right there, that stem. Okay, we are in the very hot greenhouse. It is, let's see, that says 111. This says 88. I don't think it feels 111. It doesn't feel 88. Oh, well, maybe it feels, it's hot. So, and of course, I let the fan die yesterday. So, I'm waiting to let the power source charge up a little bit, but I need to give them a drink of water. I just might move them outside. I got a bunch of celery transplanted the other day, and I got some hydrangeas. Let's see, cuttings done. Got those potted up. This one's doing okay. That one isn't, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, they just need a drink of water. I need to get that basil moved outside. This cherry tomato moved outside. Get those planted. Actually, yeah, I can get those planted, I guess. I was going to plant those in this bed right here, but we'll see. So anyways, I have the usual suspects, just used containers, some potting mix. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get those potted up. So real quick before I get these potted up, I don't know if you can tell, I can see it really good, but see all that little fuzz on there? Those are what they're going to root. Those are roots. So what you can do is, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to bury them pretty much up to these first leaves right here. Some of these are really tall. And then, let's see, I have a little shorty right there, so I have a smaller pot over there for them. But yeah, these are, they're done being in these containers. So I'm going to, I'm not sure why. See, they're wanting to curl. That's what they would do, is if you were to leave them alone, these would lay on the ground and root, and then this would go up towards the sun. See how it's bending up? And let's see, there's another one that's wanting to do it right there too. So what they would do is lay down, those would root, and then this would go up. So they need a drink of water. So I'm going to go ahead and I can see if I can do one. So let me get my handy dandy little tool. I'm not going to be able to do this one-handed, guys. So hold on. Yeah, here's a better angle too. See how it's starting to get that bend? That's what it wants to do. This one too. So I'm glad I'm doing it today. Oop, there's another little guy. I'm going to have to do another pot. That's okay. I'll just save one of the smaller pots. I have some smaller ones, so I'll use that for the little guys. So here's showing the root system. I'm going to actually have to do that bigger, but I'm going to bury it down all the way up to here. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to get this done so I can get them watered in, and then I'll show you when they're all done. Okay, I got everybody up potted and I got them watered in. They were a little angry with me. And then the ones that were all leaning, I faced away from the sun so that it would force them to go towards the sun. So, and these bigger ones are the ones I'm going to plant first. Then the little guys, if I have any space, I'll plant them. If not, I'll give them away. And I gave everything a drink of water. It was really wanting it. Those pink hollyhocks I need to get in the ground. I'm going to plant those over there where the hollyhocks are going to go. And then my husband and I were sitting here enjoying the bench, but I need to tie up those iceberg roses. Those are already taller than the Edens over there. So these things are going to be a beast. I can already tell. And then I noticed that the buddleia has some chlorosis. We have really high pH soil. So you see this yellowing and then the veins are starting to show. That means they're iron deficient. So I have some chelated iron in the shed. So this evening I will treat these. And right now that's all I see right now that has it. So I will show you guys when I do that. But I want to get this video wrapped up. So it's little videos all in one. I mean, little videos instead of one big one. I like doing big videos too, but little ones work just as well, and you can kind of isolate it. So I'm going to take a lunch break, and I will be back later this afternoon. See you then. Okay, real quick, I opened up my Amazon box because I thought the landscape staples were in there so I could put some landscape fabric today around the greenhouse, and it was not the landscape fabric that was, or staples that was making the box heavy. It was the goat's minerals. So my landscape fabric staples were not in there, but I did get my hose end clamps. I just bought a bunch of them because I'm tired of using baling wire. So I'm going to end up taking those out of the bag. I got my emitters. These are just blue emitters. So I'm going to fill up, I guess put them in this spot because I really don't have another spot for them. I could move those over there since they're, actually I think I'm going to bag those up because I really don't use those anymore. So I think I'm going to bag those up and just put them in the shed somewhere, and that way I have them in case I want them. But so I'll probably fill up that spot, but I got plenty. And I actually need to do out there, which I can do, but I was hoping my drip tubing would come as well so that I could finish off that spot, but it wasn't in the bag either, so that's okay. Sorry, didn't mean to make you dizzy. More in clamps, and then I got a bunch of T-splitters, and they say these are for 5/8, so they just don't have the blue on the end like I'm used to. See the blue? I just have to peel that out. It's not very fun to do, but I did get some these. So I just got a bunch of them to kind of restock. And I thought, oh yeah, so there's some of those. And apparently I need some, okay, I need some straight connectors. I thought I had some, but I guess I don't. So anyways, there's that. So that's restocked for right now. Okay guys, I'm going to wrap this up really quick. I learned about this product from watching Laura over on Garden Answer because they have high pH and a lot of their stuff gets chlorosis also. So I just got this off of Amazon, and I'm just going to sprinkle, that's kind of about what it says, but I'm just going to go around the drip line, which is where the leaves are. I'm just going to sprinkle just a little bit all the way around that one and just a little bit around that one. This plant's a little bit older than that one, not by much, but that's why the difference, because they're on the same watering drip system. So anyways, I'm just going to sprinkle it around there and go from there. So anyways, I hope you guys had a great day. When you see this, probably on Monday, look at that sky. No filter. I think it's 8 o'clock or so at night right now. Yeah, we're in Northern California. Isn't that gorgeous? The fields look different since they've dissed them for summer fallow, but that's just how it is. Life of farmers. So anyways, I'm going to get that so that it gets watered in the morning, and I will see you guys on the next video. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something. Just remember to always be kind and do what makes you happy. Thanks guys. Bye. And I forgot to do the update on the pergola area without stepping in any holes. Yes, Vinny boy. You're a sweet boy. Yes, you are. But there's the hole for the one of the posts, and then there's the hole for the Banks rose. And I went ahead and just set it in there so that I can start getting used to this area. So, well, hi Daryl. That's Daryl. That's Vinny. Someone wants to comment on the reference. I'll let you know if you're right or wrong. So, Daryl and Vinny. So if you're, I'll give a hint. If you're a 80s and 90s teenager, or teenager in the 80s and 90s, early 90s. I mean, they went on from there, but anyways, that's the only hint I'm going to give you. So leave a comment and I'll let you know if you're right or wrong. Hi, buddy. Okay, guys. Night.